My beloved child, the time of revelation has come. The darkness that once concealed the truth is now being dispelled by light, and the unseen forces that moved in the shadows are being brought into full view. Hear now the whispers that once echoed behind closed doors. They carried secrets never meant to remain hidden. Truth, mighty and radiant, trembles, longing to break free. But the one who bears it is gripped by fear, shaken under the weight of what they've discovered. Something in your world has changed. That day something was unearthed. The veil that hid reality was lifted, and what had been concealed was revealed in a striking and undeniable way. Yet rather than unveil this truth, that person chose silence, locking away what they knew, and now suffers under the crushing burden of that secret. She is overwhelmed by fear, horrified because the knowledge she holds could change everything. My son, feel the urgency pulsing in the air. Do you sense the tremble of the spirit? The vibration heralding a profound shift? For know this. This is no ordinary revelation. This is something that was never meant to be known, something destined to remain in the shadows. Yet I, the Lord, have chosen to reveal it to you now. Prepare your heart, for the truth I am about to pour into your soul will not be easy to hear. It will shake every part of your being, bringing into light what has long been hidden. The one who kept this secret is at their breaking point. She can no longer hold it in. She tried to pretend it wasn't real, to ignore what she saw, but it could not be escaped. You cannot erase it from your memory. It haunts her. It consumes her. And now, my son, it is about to be revealed to you. You carry a scent they never expected. You bear something they could never have imagined. You are marked in a way that shook them to their core. What they discovered was no coincidence. It was a divine sign, a warning, a confirmation of something far greater than they ever understood. That's why they've grown distant. That's why they act strangely. That's why they avoid your gaze. They know something. They saw something, and now they're choking on the weight of it. They're afraid to tell you because they know that once it's spoken, nothing will ever be the same. Once the words are released, there will be no going back. Illusions will shatter, and the truth will remain immovable. But, my son, I command the truth to come forth. I break the silence and compel the revelation. No more delays, no more concealment, no more lies. You must listen closely. You cannot ignore what is about to be spoken. When they finally gather the courage to speak, you must not turn away. Because this is not only about them, it's about you, your calling, your destiny. The enemy never wanted you to know. Dark forces fought to keep it hidden. The battle in the heavens was fierce, because this revelation changes everything. The reason you smell different to them is because you are different. You have been marked, set apart, chosen. That's why you've felt different your whole life. Why people misunderstood you. Why you've faced attack after attack. The enemy knew who you were from the beginning, but now, others are beginning to see it too. They are afraid because they don't understand. They are afraid because they don't know what it means. But I say to you now, I have called you to something greater. I have laid my hand upon you and positioned you for this very moment. Do not let fear rule you. Do not let doubt cloud your mind. The truth is here. The time is now, and there can be no delay. What has come to light is only the beginning. More is coming. More will be revealed. More will be shaken. The enemy trembles because he knows his grip is slipping. He sees his lies unraveling because you are moving toward the truth that was always meant for you. My son, you must be ready. The moment of exposure is drawing near. The battle is intensifying. But do not be afraid, for I am with you. I have gone before you. I have secured your victory. When that person finally speaks, you will understand. When she reveals what she knows, everything will make sense. The missing pieces will fall into place. The questions that tormented you will find their answers. But you must be ready. You must remain steadfast. You cannot be shaken because what happens next will change everything. The countdown has begun. The revelation is near, and the truth will no longer be silenced. Are you ready? Asterisk. Asterisk. God says, asterisk. Asterisk. My son, listen carefully, for this message cannot be ignored. Something has been revealed to you, something that was in the shadows, but is now brought to light. A revelation has taken place, and someone has been hiding it from you. They are afraid, my son, of your reaction. They fear what this truth will mean for them. They don't want you to know what they discovered because it changes everything. You walked unaware, living without realizing the scope of what was whispered behind doors. That person held back, watching, analyzing your every move, battling the weight of what they now know. But I saw it all. I witnessed their hesitation, their inner conflict. They want to tell you, but fear has swallowed them. They're afraid of what you might do, afraid of how this truth will alter the course of their life. Do not be deceived, my son. This is no trivial matter. This is something that will change how you view certain people. It will shift your perspective. It will cause you to question everything you thought you knew. Truth has power, and that's why they fear it. They know that once you see what they saw, nothing will be the same. They've argued with themselves about telling you. They've rehearsed the conversations in their minds. They've watched you closely, waiting for the right moment. But I say to you, you cannot wait for them to grow brave. Be ready, because the revelation will come. Whether they choose to speak or not, I will tell you. I will not allow my chosen one to live in deception. The truth is already unfolding. Small signs have been placed before you. Strange behavior, hesitant words, conversations that end abruptly. These are not coincidences. Have you felt a stirring in your spirit? A sense that something is out of place? That is me, my son, coming to warn you, prepare you, open your eyes to see beyond the visible. It was no ordinary day. Something changed spiritually. A disclosure occurred, a moment when the invisible became visible. Now those who hid must decide, will they speak or will they keep running? My son, do not be afraid when this truth is revealed. It may shock you, it may hurt, but it is necessary. You cannot move forward with lies. You cannot step into the future I have planned for you while surrounded by deception. That is why I am intervening. That is why I am forcing this revelation into the light. You deserve to know, my son. You deserve clarity. You deserve honesty, and I give you all these. The unveiling has begun. Lies are being exposed. Hidden motives revealed. Masks are falling. Those who thought they could deceive you forever are now being forced to confess. You cannot hide from me. You cannot outrun my plan. My son, be prepared. There will come a moment when the truth will be spoken, when what was hidden will become unmistakably clear. That moment is closer than you think. Be alert. Watch their eyes when they speak. Listen carefully to their words. Truth is already slipping into reality. You will hear it. You will see it. And when it happens, you'll understand why they were so afraid. But do not let fear take root in your heart. Do not let the weight of this revelation crush you. I have already established your path. I have already prepared your course. This is not the end. This is the beginning. The beginning of freedom. The beginning of true clarity. The beginning of a new season where deception has no place in your life. The enemy wanted you blind. He wanted you trapped in confusion, kept under control by lies, manipulated by those pretending to care. But I have broken those chains. I have stepped in and declared, there will be no more deception around you. You are nearing the truth, my son. And when you see it, you will never again be bound. Watch closely, my son. In the coming days, there will be confirmation. The very person who fears telling you the truth will make a mistake. She will say something, unintentionally. She will reveal what she tried to hide. And in that moment, you will know. You will understand. And you will see how my hand was guiding you all along. Rejoice, my son, because even in this painful revelation you are being set free. What the enemy meant for harm, I am turning into victory. What was meant to break you will now strengthen you. That which was once denied to you will now be given. Your time has come to walk in truth, and nothing can stop what I'm about to do. The unveiling has begun. The truth is visible. And soon, my son, you will know everything. My beloved, listen carefully, for this message is for you and you alone. The time to receive it has come, and its appearance is not a chance occurrence. You are here, in this very moment, because you were destined to hear these words. The divine orchestrated everything to lead you to this point of revelation. There are no coincidences, only purpose unfolding in ways beyond human comprehension. Whispers of truth have reached those around you, but fear has sealed their lips. Something has been revealed, deep, undeniable. Yet its weight is too much for them to carry alone. They hesitate, tremble, look at you with knowing eyes, but say nothing. Not because they don't care, but because they fear what it might do to them. But now no truth can remain buried forever. You need to know. You need to hear. You need to understand. You carry the scent of destiny. Yes, you heard that right. Its fragrance bears the weight of a path that was always meant for you. Its essence speaks of a journey your soul has endured. It is undeniable, unshakable, unchanging. You have been marked by something greater than yourself, and those around you sense it, even if they can't explain it. Now I bring you a revelation of a rarely mentioned psalm, one that holds immense spiritual power. This psalm not only comforts, it wages war, breaks curses, and sends evil spirits back to hell, bringing complete deliverance. Not all spiritual battles are won by human strength. Some are won only through my word, released in war. And now I place into your hands a special psalm, a psalm that does not simply console, it cancels curses and destroys the works of darkness in your life. It is Psalm 35, the Psalm of warriors, the Psalm of the persecuted, a psalm I prayed through David when he was unjustly attacked by envious people who desired his downfall. What did David do? He didn't seek revenge with his own hands. He didn't respond with hate. He didn't try to bring justice by himself. He prayed. He cried out. He called upon me, the God of spiritual warfare. At the beginning of Psalm 35, it says, "Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor, arise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin against those who pursue me." He cried, "Lord, I cannot fight with my hands, so fight for me." And that is exactly what I am doing for you now. The woman who cursed you thought you were defenseless, spiritually powerless to respond. But she didn't account for the activation of this psalm in her life. Take heed. I instruct you to read Psalm 35 for 3 consecutive days, placing your hand over your heart, at dawn before leaving home, and again at night before sleep. Each time you read it, something breaks. Chains are snapped, bonds are destroyed, spirits are expelled, and spells are shattered. You may not see it physically, but the spiritual realm bows to my word. This psalm carries fire and power, If your soul is weary, if your spirit is battle-ready, or if your mind is confused, this is the spiritual key I give you. Do not underestimate the power of reading with faith. Psalm 35 is not just beautiful writing, it is a declaration of spiritual. Or now in faith write this: Psalm 35 will be my sword against every evil work. By declaring this, you release signs into manifestation. False people will leave, doors once closed will open, unexpected miracles will arise. Then, you will be asked to intensify the war by speaking words that shake the darkness. Be ready. Something will break. The time has come to open the mouth of the prophet. You are no longer a silenced sufferer. Now I give you words that tear through the heavens and shake the foundations of darkness. Your words carry power. The spiritual battle is waged with a firm voice, a warrior's stance, and active faith. Remember when everything seemed impossible, and suddenly a door opened. Remember when you cried, "I can't take this anymore." And the next day everything changed. That wasn't random. That was faith. That was you touching the invisible with your heart, reaching the heavens through the key of trust. And today I ask you, do you still truly believe? Because if you believe, daughter, nothing can block what I plan to do within you. Write in the comments, "Lord, renew my faith today." Don't just write it, absorb it. Declare it with living, breathing faith. With each letter, something in the spiritual world shifts. For I honor those who seek me in faith, and to those who believe, I give reward. You want transformation, so place your faith in my hands, because with it I can turn even your ashes into glory. Daughter, pause and reflect. How many times did you ask for something but your heart couldn't absorb the answer? How often did you cry out for change but remained with the same feelings, fears, and wounds? The problem was never my silence. The true obstacle was how closed off you became from truly hearing me. You built walls and called them protection, but they became fortresses of pain, disappointments, and disillusionment. You shielded yourself so much that even my voice struggles to get through. And today, I ask you to open your heart. Don't view me through the eyes of someone betrayed by people. I am not like them. I am their God. I do not fail, abandon, or lie. How many times did I want to comfort you, but you refused to cry? How many times did I want to strengthen you, but you chose to resist alone? How many times did I try to show you a new path, but you clung to what felt safest? Daughter, I created you to welcome what comes from me. I am your provider, but you must stop blocking the flow of my grace. I understand. You fear disappointment again. Fear to love and end up hurt. Fear to believe and be let down. Maybe you haven't fully opened yourself, or you're going through a season of doubt, lack, and pain that makes you feel small, rejected, powerless. But I don't see you that way. In the spiritual realm, I see a warrior, a threat, a channel of miracles, a prophetic voice. That's why you were targeted, because your destiny intimidates darkness. The woman who attacked you may have been just an instrument, but this war is beyond her. An ancient spiritual force is behind it, trying to stop you from reaching the fullness of your calling. Beloved son, in this moment of elevated transition, I feel paths drawing closer, intertwining to reveal the great plan that resonates in your soul. In the silence before dawn, the essence of truth merges with the restorative power I am preparing for you, lifting you to a new level of revelation and redemption. Every heartbeat, every thought rising to the light is a witness to the mission placed on you, to transcend the ordinary and become a herald of renewal. In this sacred time, where the past becomes a lesson and the future declares itself a promise, the energy of the universe flows into you, turning fear into courage and uncertainty into clarity. Let the divine stream guide your steps, revealing hidden horizons and the fullness of what is to come. This is not merely about the joining of moments, it's a fusion of two dimensions of truth into one flow of light, pulsating with power and peace. Feel it, dear son. The vibrant flame igniting your spirit, breaking chains of shadow and inviting you to embrace your full being. Every gesture, every breath, carries the power of an eternal covenant, where love manifests relentlessly and purpose is affirmed by the authority of heaven. Here, on the threshold, between the visible and invisible, receive this message as an undeniable call to action, trust, and triumph. Remember, every word in this message is a divine pact, binding heaven to earth and confirming that your journey is unique and great. Let the light now shining from within you become the antidote to all darkness, marking the start of a time when truth and love unite to change reality. Move forward, with the confidence that my love goes with you in every step, and your destiny is already written in the vastness of eternal plans. Today, my son, there is powerful news for you. What is yours? No one can stop. What I have written cannot be erased. What has been released in heaven will manifest on earth, even if hell rises against you. Now in faith proclaim, I am chosen by God and nothing will stop me. This is a spiritual declaration, a powerful affirmation of your identity. By speaking it, you cancel out all opposing words aimed at your destiny. When the enemy targets you, their goal is clear: to steal, kill, and destroy. But in your case, the attack is no accident. It is calculated and strategic. This woman, manipulated by darkness, has one mission: to weaken you by destroying key areas of your life. If you look closely, you'll already notice its impact, particularly in your financial life. There's a quiet theft of your well-being taking place. Have you ever wondered why your money seems to slip away without reason? Why do doors that should have opened suddenly close? Why do people who promise to help you disappear? The enemy knows that when you have financial stability, you move forward, help others, plant seeds in God's kingdom, and dream. So, he uses curses and rituals of scarcity to block your flow of provision. Many spiritual forces are at work, targeting financial areas to keep you trapped in poverty and disappointment. But today, I declare, I am your support. I am your source. What was hidden will be revealed. What was stolen will be restored. On an emotional level, there is an attempt to destroy your personality. Have you noticed how your joy has faded recently? How your spirit has weakened? How your faith has been shaken? This is not just fatigue. This is a well-formulated emotional attack, the goal of which is simple: to break your soul, make you unstable, and cause you to doubt who you are. The woman who is carrying out these attacks wants you to lose your essence, your strength, your value. She wants it to disappear, be silent, shrink. She envies your joy, your peace, and hates your shine. But I declare I restore your soul, lift your head, and silently return to you what was stolen. Spiritually, the main goal is to maintain your connection with me. This is the highest goal of every spiritual attack: to break your covenant with me. The enemy knows that while you stand before the altar, he loses. During prayer, immediately proclaim, worship. Chains are broken. The plans of hell are torn apart. That is why he uses this woman to plunge you into crises, to make you believe that I have forsaken you, that prayer no longer works, that you are unworthy, that it's too late. But this is a lie. It is manipulation, witchcraft acting through guilt, doubt, and fear. Today the heavens tear apart this web of evil. Today my Holy Spirit reminds you who you are, son, daughter. You are loved. You are chosen. You were separated for victory. Now with faith proclaim, what the enemy has stolen will be restored in the name of Jesus. This declaration releases angels on your behalf, unblocks the spiritual flow, breaks the curse, and releases areas of your life that have been stuck for many years. Soon a new atmosphere will form. Divine protection will be activated and you will feel the heavens descend upon your home. When you hear my voice, trust, my son, for I am with you in every battle. Take these words as a shield and guidance. Through them I strengthen you so that you can stand against and overcome any spiritual attack. Always remember, nothing the enemy does can overcome those I protect. Go in peace, with faith and confidence that your victory is assured because I, the living God, will never leave you. You are surrounded by the aroma of purpose, but you doubted it. You questioned your worth, your calling, your very existence. You spent nights wondering if you were enough, if you were seen, if you truly needed to do something more. Here is your answer. You have been chosen. You have been separated. The divine makes no mistakes, and neither does destiny. You were placed here for a reason. Now is the time to boldly move toward this truth. There are forces that want to keep you blind to this reality. They whisper lies, erect obstacles, sow fear in your heart. Yet remember, fear is the great deceiver, for it binds, weakens, and silences. And you, my beloved, must never be silent. You must never retreat. You must never hide from who you truly are. Look at your trajectory so far. Observe the battles you've had to face, the mountains you've climbed, the darkness you've overcome. You did not endure all this by chance. Every tear, every wound, every scar led you to this moment. You felt the storm before it came. You noticed the changes before they came. And now your moment has arrived. But you will have to choose whether you will accept this truth or step away. Will you follow your purpose, or will you allow fear to hold you back? There is no more waiting, no more uncertainty, no more hiding. The universe is moving, the heavens are shaking, and the time has come. You must step forward. You must claim what has always been yours. The anointing on you is no accident. The purpose within you is not someone else's. It is yours. It has always been yours. Yes, others have noticed it, others have felt it. They watched as the divine wove the threads of destiny into their lives. Some rejoiced, others trembled. Some supported it, others tried to overthrow it. But none of that matters anymore because now you know, now you understand, and now no one can stop you. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead. Do not doubt. Do not weaken. This moment is given to you as a gift, as a calling, and as a command. The divine does not waste words, and this message is no exception. So rise up, move forward, go toward what truly belongs to you, and never doubt that you were always, always chosen. The path ahead will not be easy. It is paved with trials, but each step is guided by something far greater than your understanding. With every breath, the universe pulses in rhythm with your existence, drawing you closer to your destiny. You are not alone. The hands of the divine rest on your shoulders, whispering courage into your soul. You have always had support, even in moments of despair. In the stillness of the night, when doubts creep in, remember who you are, and the lineage of warriors and seekers from which you came. Your soul is ancient, wise, and unbreakable. You have known the burden of suffering, but you also carry the brilliance of overcoming. Within you is the power to change the world around you, to bring light where there is darkness, to give hope where there is despair. Every choice you make from now on will shape the direction of your journey. Do not let fear be the architect of your destiny. Instead, let fate build a bridge to your highest self. Beloved child, trust me. You are exactly where I have placed you. Every challenge that stands before you is a divine invitation to grow, to evolve, and to embrace the extraordinary purpose I have destined for your life. You have been carefully tested, refined by the fire of hardship, and shaped by the experiences that have forged your soul. You have faced storms that could have defeated many, but you stand here, firm and unshaken. This is no coincidence. I never created you to be ordinary, but to shine in all your uniqueness. Your name is written in the stars, and your mission is woven into the eternal fabric of time. Now is the time to claim the strength I have given you to break through the limitations imposed by fear, the opinions of others, or the burden of the past. Remember, beloved, that you are deeply loved, fully seen, and infinitely guided. The divine has never left you and will never leave you. Let this message sink into your heart, becoming the fire that fuels every step you take toward the future. Do not wait for another sign. This is the sign I am sending you. This is your moment. Step into the light. Accept your calling. And never doubt that you were created for something far greater than you ever imagined. You are chosen, anointed, and destined for greatness. Move forward with confidence now and forever, for I am with you in every journey, with every breath, guiding your steps toward a life of abundance and purpose. Amen. Dear brothers and sisters, with hearts full of gratitude, we share this message of love and faith. We appreciate your prayers and support. If this ministry has blessed you, consider donating or becoming a member to help us continue spreading hope, love, and faith. You can also click Super Thanks to show support. Your contribution, big or small, is valuable